Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to get into some very interesting and funny things going on. I think you will enjoy it a lot. There's been some new armies kind of demanding answers on who Taehyung is in these very romantic photos. I will talk about it and get into it. I also want to talk about these photos over Jungkook's apparent leg tattoo. Like what? I can't believe I woke up to this. So grab your dumpling tea spilling mug merch and let's get into the tea. If you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you're a hater, like to be the first to leave your hate comment, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be first to do so. Now let's jump into it. The first thing I want to get into is the very interesting photo just released. I am of course talking none other than the Louis Vuitton brand photos. They had men's 2021 winter and fall earlier in Paris. Unfortunately, I don't think too many people were actually focused on the clothes because you know when BTS goes anywhere, all the attention seems to automatically be drawn to them, either by their good looks or just the fact that it's BTS. I was reading people on the Tweetster saying things like this. Hello Bickett Entertainment, can you live stream the boys watching the LV runway show? I want to see them more than models and clothes, to be honest. Likely BTS wasn't on the runway as they are not models. Correction, because last time I said this, some people got mad. They can be models, right? But they are not models. They are singers and dancers. I would love to see BTS picking some Louis Vuitton clothes and giving a little strut down the runway. It would be so cute. Anywho, I don't know if there are any modeling videos out there. If we would really see our boys that much, there would probably just be some quick glimpses, as obviously the main focus is the models and the Louis Vuitton clothes. Sorry, Louis Vuitton. But there was a promo video that had come out. The promo was called Invitation to BTS. And basically BTS was sitting on a couch. Someone walks in with Starbucks, Starbies, and all of the members look right at this person. You know when you're late to class and you open that door and it's the loudest that door has ever been and everyone turns around and stares at you? Like the birds on the trees stop chirping and they stare at you too? That's what BTS look like. But the person bringing in their Starbucks had each of the BTS members' names on the drinks and each member one by one stood up to grab theirs. So you got to make eye contact with the boys and it was the hottest thing I've ever experienced. I might have to watch it again to experience it again. No one has ever looked at me like that. But as per usual, there is always someone that catches the eye of unsuspecting new armies. Usually it's our Mr. Worldwide Handsome, Jin, and then everyone's like, who is that man? This time it was actually someone different, but not surprising. None other than our boy Taehyung. Comments ranging from, who is that boy with the brown turtleneck? V looks so good with the turtleneck. There isn't anyone else in the world that looks good in a turtleneck. I can't believe Taehyung invented turtlenecks. Did you know that? Taehyung always looks good, but he does look particularly good in that moment. His face is just perfectly symmetrical, and his jawline is showing, and as this other person put it, he looks like an anime character. It's weird because we can see a very clear photo. Obviously. But in the video, he doesn't even flash on screen for more than a second. I would be surprised if it was a full second. So these people can say they're not armies, but they definitely paused the video and went through the members to see who they found to be attractive. We do it all the time, welcome to the fandom. A lot of these new armies were demanding a name, and they needed to know who this person was. Unfortunately, I don't think any of the members have personal Instagrams, but if Taehyung did, and it was filled with fashion stuff, it would be absolutely the bee's knees. Oh, imagine if bees had knees. This would imply they would have long enough legs for knees, and bees with long legs are just terrifying. Now, of course, this is not the first time that Taehyung received some interesting attention for his amazing looks. Back when Dynamite was first released, and people were streaming the teaser, we're definitely into the guy with the green suit, or Taehyung. There were even tweets like this. BTS stans, please let me know the name of the guy in green suit. Who can resist Taehyung's charm? Even in quick flashes. I really love that about him. You know, my husband, he's very good at being handsome and talented. He's not very good at knowing who I am, but everyone has their flaws, you know? It's part of marriages. You can't ask for too much, really. There was another moment not too long ago when he was at the Grammys and was wearing all black, and people were saying, who is the guy in all black? Taehyung just has a sharp jawline, and it catches people's attention. Right away, you immediately see that. And you're just like, no way, he's so handsome. And this is how a lot of people even give a group or anyone a chance. They find one of them attractive, and they decide to give the music a chance. Luckily for BTS and the ARMY fandom, we will always be growing because the members are all attractive. And they're all attractive in very universal taste, at least in my opinion. Like if you somehow think one of them isn't attractive, there is definitely another member that you would definitely find to be attractive. I love that these pictures and screenshots were released. Seeing Taehyung in a turtleneck is very romantic. It's so soft and fall-like. I just love it. I think a lot of people were definitely romanticizing him by the look of him in a turtleneck. He looks like someone you would fall in love with in a K-drama, and that he rescues you from your sad life. And that's like hot to be rescued, you know? How can you resist that? Thank you, Mr. Louis Vuitton, for introducing our boys to be a part of this. I'm sure they would be honored too, and it's definitely a very cute and amazing surprise to wake up to and see. I love waking up to photos online, especially cute ones like that. Then there are some other ones that I'm like, how on earth was this able to go viral? Explain to me how it wasn't just like stopped. So much weird news goes viral on the Tweetster. It's insane. So apparently Jungkook, quote unquote, had a new tattoo. So I think this was in the newer Run BTS episode, 125. A lot has happened in this episode, by the way. I assume this because Jungkook is wearing the same outfit. However, I don't remember in the episode a moment where he didn't have his apron on. So I was looking and I really didn't know where this clip came from. Maybe I missed it in the Run BTS episode, or maybe this was behind the scenes footage, because I think Jungkook was greeting the staff. But Jungkook was not wearing his apron here, because that particular episode of Run BTS, Jungkook was cooking. But in this moment, he stepped forward and he was wearing ripped jeans, to which he saw a little opening on his thigh. It was blurry, of course, but someone, mystery person who we still do not know, decided to edit a blurry picture of what looks like a tribal tattoo on that opening of Jungkook's thigh. And I think since it was blurry and unclear, it made the tattoo seem more real. Like we often see a lot of Jungkook tattoos in quick motion and it's very blurry. And since he doesn't just go and tell us all the tattoos that he has, we just end up speculating. And if there's even the slightest of marks or anything like that, we're like, tattoo. Us armies were hyperventilating. But very quickly we realized, as per usual, we are just clowns. We are clowns that aren't even just one-off clowns. We run circuses all around America. I was reading people on the Tweetster saying this. Jungkook's thigh tattoo is edited, but this is what makes Stan Twitter fun, the fact that everyone is a clown. I do think it's funny we all just jump to conclusions, but what I'm starting to realize is that there is definitely a lack of fact-checking going on Tweetster. Like the fact that it went viral before people were like, I don't think this is true, really shows how far things can go before the truth comes out, and sometimes doesn't even come out at all. In this situation, whether you believe he has a tattoo or not does not affect or hurt Jungkook's career, but in a lot of cases, believing in the wrong information can definitely do that. I do think it was funny. As everyone realized it was fake, the reaction online was people saying this. I thought I was about to scream when I thought Jungkook had a thigh tattoo. I was so excited. Don't worry. I was definitely on the same boat for at least like an hour. At first, I was definitely confused because I just don't think Jungkook would randomly get a tribal tattoo. Like it does not mean anything to him. He is not tribal, I don't think. And while he is of course allowed to have a tattoo, that could just be a cool design. It doesn't really match the aesthetic that he has going on with the rest of his tattoos. All the other tattoos he has have a pretty deep meaning to them and usually represent a point of his life or talk more closely about the culture and the things he believes in. So a tiger tattoo symbolizes identity. And I do really believe that Jungkook, being in the spotlight at a very young age, struggled with finding his identity. And that's why he puts the tiger there. He also has a rather be dead than cool tattoo, which is of course something he's probably felt before, that he wasn't cool. And this is his way of kind of taking that back and being like, I don't need to be cool, I'll just be myself. Mind you, he's a pop star. All pop stars are cool. They set the standard of what cool is. I was glad to see everyone was so supportive and over the fact that he could have had a tattoo in his thigh. Like if he did, everyone seemed to be so excited about it and there was no hate from what I could see. I absolutely love that. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving comments. As always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check stuff out. I have a lot of videos over there that I can't really post on here. This is due to copyright or it getting taken down, so I do keep it over there. You can get reaction videos like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can also recommend things you would like to see over there. Link is in the top of the description down below. Also, anything you contribute over there gives back to this channel. I have a video over there explaining that, which is free to watch. With that said, there's 2 videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.